And let me see, we going to 54 now. Yes, over here. Hello, ma'am. I'm from FaithVote Columbus. When I talk to people, I'm trying to get them to say your vote means something. Look at your neighborhood. You're not satisfied? Well, you got to do something about that. That's why voting means so much. If you don't make a noise, nobody know you're there. Hi there, ma'am. My name is Mr. Deere. I'm from FaithVote Columbus.
Mr. Deere is amazing. Nobody else has worked 20 canvas shifts, and the fact that he's done it, working on his second heart as a heart transplant survivor, is an inspiration to everybody.
But this is it, baby. This is it. I had a heart transplant 12 years ago. Sometimes you have to go through something to understand why you're here. There's a purpose for everybody being here, and everybody got a job to do. When you find out what you have to do, when you go to doing it, you enjoy it, and then you know that's what you're supposed to do. That's what it's all about.
If we talked to 15,000 people, we could probably get about 7,000 new voters out of that. FaithVote Columbus is a project of the Industrial Areas Foundation. It's a national network of community organizations. It goes back to 1940. We were founded by Saul Alinsky, who's considered by most to be the founder of American community organizing. And we've continued to develop the organizing model. And that has meant taking these basic principles and doing the block by block, get out the vote work, recruiting and training volunteers. That used to be the bread and butter of precinct politics. And somehow or another that got lost, especially in the context of a national campaign where people would have deadlines and have to react very quickly, and they'd parachute in, they parachute out. And the problem is that doesn't leave anything in Columbus, Ohio the day after the election.
Give me a appreciate you, man. I think the most important part of a democracy is creating a culture and a group of people who are interested. In this process with FaithVote, what we are doing is creating that culture or that political infrastructure.
Is this the correct phone number that I have on you, sir?
So this type of approach of volunteers from a church-centered organization creates a culture of people who are actively engaged in the politics of their community. They're making a contribution. The difference is this group will stay together for years. It will not dissipate.
It's a great day to cut above the rest. How may we help you? Yes. I've been cutting hair for 18 years in this neighborhood. From the movie stars to the football athletes to this ordinary everyday Joe. We have a men's Bible study that meets every Monday evening. And what we decided to do is get involved because we think it's very important that this election, people get out and vote, because in this neighborhood there's 6,500 people that are not registered in this area, and we want to make sure that they get out. And we're thankful that by the grace of God that we're able to touch over 300 people.
And they know nobody in FaithVote is getting paid. The other groups, they may be getting paid. It creates a whole set of dynamics. The people are much more empathetic. They're more willing to cooperate because they know you are a volunteer.
The difference is we do it because we are passionate about it. They do it because they get paid to do it. So the difference is passion versus pay. So you get out when you're passionate about it. You're just trying to get out there and touch people's lives, no matter how many hours it takes. It's just volunteering to make a difference. Everybody likes to get a check, but some things you just have to do just because.
My name is Nate. You know Nate. Was married to Aria. Nate. Yeah, that's me.
These people who are walking out here, people know them. They're from their community. They know something about these people.
How you doing, baby? I know you. How you doing, sweetie?
Okay.
There he is. I'm with FaithVote, man. I know you're gonna vote.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that we do not when we go out is voice who our candidate is. We go out in a friendly manner and just encourage them really to get out, because it's so important that so many people have died for the right to vote.
Hi, good morning. This is Michele from FaithVote. I just wanted to make sure that William Wilder is at this precinct. Where should he vote today? Okay, can you tell me where that precinct is?
Deschler Elementary School.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to send him over that way then.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
go straight over there.
Let me start with this first question. Who saved a vote this morning? Okay, tell me a story about saving a vote.
We told people before they came in, before you vote provisionally, see us. And a woman actually came out. She was Ethiopian. She came out, said they wanted me to vote provisional. And we called in and got her address and precinct. And she voted paper ballot, but it was in the envelope, so it counted. So we saved the provisional ballots.
The reason why I think he didn't want to go to Blackburn, because he didn't have no ride. So I said, brother, I know you want to vote. I'll take you and bring you back.
That's all right.
So I took him to Blackburn. He said, you know, they're going to let me. I said, they're going to do just like I said. Because Marty, he had already looked it up. I took him over to Blackburn. He went in and done what he's supposed to do. Went on over there and voted and got it over with. And he came back.
Let's hear some stories about polling judges and what they were doing.
The person that was working that particular area didn't understand, I don't think, the difference between the provisional and the paper. And they were steering the voters in the wrong direction.
So some of the people that requested a paper ballot were given a provisional ballot.
She was telling people that they could vote provisional to get out of line and come vote provisional. And we were like, no, don't get out of line. You don't want to vote provisional. You want a ballot. You can take a paper ballot. You don't have to vote provisional. And then when we all confronted her, it was like the other team and then us. It was like 4 women that was surrounding her. That was like, no, don't tell those people that.
All right, I'm wondering if we should, besides going to the places where there's most problems at, I'm wondering if we shouldn't, if some of the pastors are up for it and some of us are up for it, go down and try to meet with the head of the election board.
This is 10 TV News HD.
A few early glitches were fixed quickly, which is a trend that continued throughout the day, like when FaithVote Columbus brought a problem to the board's attention.
It seems that in some precincts, voters were being given provisional ballots as opposed to the standard paper ballots.
The board's director, Michael Stinziano, heard their concerns and took action.
When you're an organization that has had 600 volunteers out canvassing, doing the basic political work that every local elected official knows is necessary to get themselves elected, you build up a lot of political capital. And for the next steps for FaithVote Columbus, we're going to start spending that political capital in Columbus and Ohio, trying to improve the situation around the issues that our folks care about, whether it's health care, whether it's dealing with abandoned housing, whether it's solving these problems of the economy. If we get out the vote, then we can solve these problems.